We've done it. We have finally done it. We have finally drawn a big Premier League team away in the FA Cup third round. So hopefully it's a good money sprinter. But obviously our finances are okay at this point. Things are going great in League One as well. So let's go play Rochdale in the Pappa Johns. And then can we beat Premier League West Ham? Oh, tasty. Hi guys, Woody here. Welcome back. This is episode 29 of Oldham to Ohm. If you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, it would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button there as well. And yeah, let me know down in the comment as well. What are you doing on FM23? Like, I absolutely love Football Manager. And one of the reasons I like it is that everybody's save, and even when you do multiple saves yourself, they're always different. So let me know what you're doing at the moment and how it's going for you. Really, really interested to find out. Anyway, yes, it is the 7th of January. It has been a long time since we left you last time, which was the Wigan and Charlton game. Yeah, that was Wigan and Charlton when we drew 1-1 with Charlton. We then had a rocky 3 games. We lost to Peterborough, drew to Oxford United, and lost to Salford. But since then, we went on an absolutely awesome November, being undefeated, beating Manchester United in the EFL Trophy 4-2, and then December was as amazing, only dropping points to McDonald's in the league there, getting past Newcastle under-21s in the EFL Trophy second round. Other than that, smashed Birmingham, Portsmouth, Cheltenham, beating Preston. We've just beaten 4th place they were at the time, Bradford, and so we have Rochdale today in the Pappa Johns Northern Section third round, and West Ham away at the London Stadium, which holds 62,500 people, which is absolutely incredible. I'm hoping for a massive bit of wedge for that. The 2 games today, like I said, finances are pretty good. We're only just 12k in the hole. We've been under that wage budget, so I'm hoping for a big boost to our finances here as well. The board are absolutely delighted with us. The supporters are just impossible to please. So, whatever there. Other than that, things have been looking pretty good. Obviously, the January transfer window has opened. Like I said, we have got about 2k to spend, so I'm not sure if we will bring anyone in or not. Squad-wise at the moment, Okenberry, he actually had a huge injury. It was a broken foot, and he was out for 3 months. So he actually hasn't played since October the 18th against the Charlton game. That's the Charlton game when he got injured. The last time you saw him, so he's been out that whole time. He is coming back, but he still has another 2 weeks to go, and this could really hurt his chances of staying with us. Other than that, transfers, a couple of players who have just sort of left the club. Christian Maghomer has gone out on loan. He wasn't playing enough. His contract expires at the end of the year. He's not good enough to make the step up. And Josh Robinson complained that he wasn't getting enough game time. And actually, probably he's right. And so he's gone on loan to Crawley Town for the rest of the year. And he wasn't playing that well either. So not sure he's going to really cut the mustard anymore of Josh Robinson. 21 years old. This is going to be the best he's going to get. Maybe slightly better, but yeah, that could be a bit of a problem there. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, transfer wise, we're not sure. We'll see what happens. I've probably got enough to cover the Josh Robinson going with the likes of Brown getting some more game time, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, obviously today against the Pappa Johns, we have got a rotated squad. We've got Ted Curd in goal, Matheson at right back, Brian Ward, Brown, Murray, Niz, name in the game, Sanders, Dudziak, Patrick, Neufville, and Max Dean up front. And Max Dean, just saying, he scored 5 goals for us. His form has been absolutely woeful. So he's not played a whole bunch of games because, I mean, he has been really poor. So he's got a hat-trick in one game. He's only got 5 for the moment. So that's a bit of a blow. We did get our youth intake. It's crap. It's really crap. It's the worst one we've had. So, yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible. We're not going to dwell on that too long. let's go and try and beat our rivals, Rochdale, who I recently got told aren't actual rivals of Oldham. So maybe FM23 got this wrong, but yeah, it'd be interesting to know the proper story there. Let's go put on a real show. We can beat these boys. That'll be good. It'll give us another chance to progress in this competition. We have made the semi-finals 2 years in a row, and unfortunately been bundled out there as well. So hopefully this year we can actually make that step and go all the way, as Rochdale have a corner here and it hits the bar and it is a goal kick. So they get the first chance of the game. It is Ted Curd now playing out from the back to that Sam Murray. Comes back to naming the game Niz, and we're just playing it back here, knocking it around, trying to find a break. Murray goes over the top, but it is intercepted, but Brown gets his head to it, and Harrison, who is looking to leave on loan, he wants some more game time. Max Dean can't latch onto that ball there from Neufville. Niz over the top, Neufville crosses it in. Max Dean, that's a penalty. Gets in, we'll take that. And it is going to be that boy Max Dean to take the penalty. Hopefully he can get himself on the scush. Jesus Christ. I mean, another highlight here, Coleman. Max Dean, I really had good high hopes for him, especially after scoring that hat-trick, coming off the bench, and then Mason Burstow, the Rochdale, we go behind. Ted Curd should have saved that. And it is Rochdale on the ball now. We just look awful. The kids are not getting it done. They've got it done so many times before, and they're just struggling today. But Patrick, Max Dean finally scored his 7th goal of the season. Finally, Max Dean scoring. Would have been good if he got the penalty as well. Would have been 2-1 up at half time, but beggars can't be choosers. We are back in this game, thank God, as we head into half time. We have been the better team, but I just, come on. Ted Curd should have saved that close range header, and Max Dean should have scored that penalty. And we've got a highlight now with Brown on the ball and Murray. Rochdale now have nicked it, and they go long across the field. I really hate it when the highlight starts and you've got the ball and you're like, and then you lose it. But Max Dean has got it here again. Is Max Dean in again? He is. Max Dean scores 2. He went 16 games without a goal, the commentary had said before, and now he has got 2. Thank God for that. We are back in the lead. Matheson was on the ball here. Plays a great ball over the top, and Max Dean uses that pace of his to get through the defenders and round the goalkeeper to put Oldham in the lead. Another highlight here as well. And I didn't, in the intro bit before we played the game, I totally forgot to show you the league table. I mean, we're still top because obviously you saw those results. We have to be top. We're just dominating League One. And I think it is a foregone conclusion that we are getting promoted to the Championship, which is going to be a big ask. Rochdale win the ball back here off Patrick. Matheson with a header. Harrison, great ball to Neufville. Dean, Max Dean, hat-trick. He just scores in hat-tricks, does he? Not really, but, I mean, that's great play from him to get back into the goal-scoring books. Harrison, that's a great ball, and Neufville, good cross, and Max Dean, who is very short and doesn't have a very good heading. All right, we are going to look to make some substitutions. We've got a tired Sam Murray out there, which could be a change for Lorenzo Catani. He is a... Yeah, let's go, Catani. He's tired. Who else is struggling as well? Gary Sanders, not having the best of games. We're going to bring on Jimmy Gower. Not as much game time for old Gowsy as he has done previously. Other than that, Lewis Brown's not playing great. We might just... Augustino, he's had some game time, the 16-year-old Brazilian, Italy, English player. We might, we're 3-1 up. No, we're not going to bring him on just yet. We'll do the 2 substitutions, and we'll probably take also Max Dean off as well. He probably won't start against West Ham in the Cup anyway, so we can afford to be a little bit a little bit freer with his game time. And it goes out for a corner. Matheson with the corner now. Whips it in. No one on their head. Right, a couple more changes, I think. Maybe after this highlight. Harrison loses the ball, but he gets it back. Neufville. Matheson back to Neufville, who's played really, really well on this right. Cutting in now. He has a pop. Probably should have squared it to Max Dean there, who would have been in for his fourth one. As we get another highlight here, just straight off the bat. And it is cleared. It is Gower now. And Patrick coming down this left-hand side. Goes over the top. Max Dean. Max Dean shoots wide. And that looks like that's going to be the end of the day for Max Dean. We're going to take Brown off for Augusto. Luke Matheson is looking quite tired at the back there as well. We are going to bring on Mayembe for Dean. And then the last one, I think we might. Oh, Matheson's tired, but we're going to play Tyler Reid against West Ham. So we'll leave it like that, and we'll leave one more substitution in our back pocket. I've got another highlight here. It is Rochdale with a free kick. Katani heads away, and Harrison as well with another header. Neufville down this right-hand side. Plays it back to Brian Waugh. Matheson now. He's on tired legs. It's a wayward pass. We can make more substitution. We've got JB or Tyler Reid. I want to keep Tyler Reid, so you're probably not going to take him off. If we do take anyone off, it's probably going to be Niz or Harrison, as maybe has a pop there. Mayembe has a pop and it goes wide. But I think we've done enough to see this game, and I believe that is a quarter-final. Pizza Trophy quarter-final time. That is a big free kick, and Niz heads the ball clear. He's got his average rating up to a 7, the youngster, which is good. McGee now over the top. Roberts on the ball, and Morgan Roberts. That is a bit of an error there between Curd and the defenders. You see McGee here goes over the top. Roberts, and the defender is, who is the defender here? 17. Matheson. He's tired, and him and Curd probably should have dealt with that a bit better. I've got another highlight here just as I make a substitution with JB for Harrison, but it is Gower now as we break. Goes on to Mayembe. And it is 4-2. Rochdale going for it there, everybody up, and Gower just breaking brilliantly. Have a look at this, Jimmy Gower, and then plays a lovely ball to Mayembe, who I just keep calling Maybe. And he just slots it home, and it is a good, solid win for Oldham over Rochdale. And there's the full-time whistle. Even with that Max Dean missed penalty, he still grabs a hat-trick, and we still go through. Nice work, boys. All right, guys, here we are back for the West Ham game. Now, a couple of things before we get into this. We've been drawn against Brighton under-21s in the Pappa Johns quarter-final, I want to say. Yep, quarter-final, Pappa Johns. Still got Man City in here, Wrexham, Man United, Wickham, Swansea and MK Dons. So very strong Pappa Johns there as well. The other thing as well is, unfortunately, he's not showing up here. Where is he? Ted Curd has concussion literally today and is out for 3 weeks. So that is really going to hamper his involvement in that Pappa Johns. So it will be a toss-up whether we are going to play Magnus Norman in goal or give young Dave Robson a go. So tough choice there. But anyway, we have the team today for the game against West Ham. It is Norman in goal, Reid at right back, Kudo at left back, Roberts and Samuel in the centre of defence, Miggy, John and Jones make up that midfield triangle, Bridgie on the left, Clank on the right, and Sosa up front. Sosa's contract is actually expiring at the end of the season. Nottingham Forest are in for him. I can't sign him because he wants us to get promoted. So I think I'm going to miss out on him, which is going to be really annoying because I think he would do well in the Championship next year for us. Anyway, let's get into this. Lopetegui is the West Ham manager and he thinks this is going to be an easy day out for them. So what I'm hoping is that it's not and we beat them because he's being cocky. Hey, look, I didn't even look at their team. We're doing well. Let's keep the run going. I mean, I give us a chance. If we play well and we click, then we can play really well. We've got Smacker Bowen, Paqueta, Rabiot. They've got a really good team. They're playing a strong team. So obviously they're not underestimating us in any capacity whatsoever. We will shout out that encouragement and yeah, I mean, Zuma, Ben Johnson, Areola, Aya, Bowen now with the corner, and it is Johnson on the ball now for West Ham, and they are looking to. Oh my God! It was almost an own goal. That would have been an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. But we've just given away a penalty, so it's almost just as bad. It's almost just as bad. Did you just see that it was no penalty? I've never seen that happen before. It's always a penalty. I mean, I'm not complaining because we've literally just gone from almost conceding an own goal and a penalty, and then we've possibly got Bowen offside. So, I mean, in 12 minutes, West Ham could have been 3-0 up if luck. Luck is a little bit on our side at this point. I mean, if we just get the ball, zoom it here. Bowen, Reed, Jones. We've actually got the ball now. Klanick and Reed mix up there, and Bowen grabs it, but Samuel is back there to defuse the situation. Rabiot now. Aya, Paqueta, Zuma. West Ham are just all over this. Puto loses out, and Johnson now finds Skamaka. Skamaka makes it 1-0. Oh, like, we weren't meant to beat these guys. This is like a quite good Premier League team. I'm just really interested in the crowd, to be honest, and hoping that we could maybe do something. We're going to demand some more from the boys. We are on the ball now. It is John probing forward. Bridgie can't get to it, and West Ham are just absolutely carving us up here. They are all over us. We've just got no answers at all as Paqueta makes it 2-0 after 26 minutes. But we've had one shot on target for an XG of 0.02. Klanick now nicks the ball off Zuma. Can we launch a counter attack with Klanick going down the right here? Great ball to Sosa. I mean, they're just so much quicker to the ball than we are. So much quicker. Bowen now. Is it going to be 3 before halftime? It is. Jared Bowen makes it 3. Oh my God. Tyler Adams in this team as well. Far out. We're being absolutely put to the sword here by a very, very good West Ham team. And they're at it again. Tyler Adams. Is Tyler Adams playing like left back? That's weird. Bowen now. Vlasic. Johnson. Let's not make it 4 before halftime. Reed heads it away, but not far enough, and we've almost bloody put it in our own net again. And it is a corner. It is Jared Bowen with the corner here. And it goes wide. Thank God. Thank God. I was having... Yeah, is that Tyler Adams? It is. Tyler Adams is playing left wing back. Interesting. It's a sidetrack there. Total sidetrack. And it is another highlight, and it is Klanick. Oh, Sousa. Can he put one back? Oh, Sousa. That would have been an absolutely marvellous goal. We have got a corner. John whips it in and is headed away by the West Ham defence. We've got another highlight. So many highlights. I'm so used to not many highlights in a half, but here is Bridgie Sosa now. I don't want him to play too well because I don't want Forest to offer him a contract before we do. But that's a poor ball, and we've lost possession again. And West Ham go on another attack down this left-hand side with Jared Bowen, who's played it across for Skamaka, and it is 4-0. We're being absolutely pumped here by West Ham. Absolutely pumped. We've just got nothing. They're just so much faster than us. We're having a mare. We're having an absolute mare. I'm going to point the finger and I'm going to thrust the arms and say that was pretty bad. Because it was pretty bad. We shouldn't be 4-0 down at half time. Got another highlight now, and it is West Ham on the ball again. Surprise, surprise. Rabiot, Aya, Adams now. Jared Bowen again. Skamaka, Paqueta. Skamaka. I think this is one of my biggest losses. This is absolute. Jared Bowen is just ripping us apart here. Absolutely ripping us. It looks like a full house. It looks like a very full London stadium, which is what we wanted. We'll hopefully get a good cool million from this, I'm hoping. Kuto now on the ball. Finds Roberts. Mingy. Mingy goes back to Samuel. Roberts on a 5.9. God, we've been terrible. Absolutely woeful at the back. Mingy now. Klanek, Sosa. Oh, it's absolutely poor, tame shot. Alright, we might as well make some changes because there's not much happening here. Max Dean is going to come on. We're going to bring Lewis Brown on for Roberts. George Dowling's going to come on for Niall John. Newfville on for Bridgie. And that'll do for the moment. Point the finger. Just make me proud. That's all we can really do at the moment. 5-0 down. I was about to say we haven't looked like scoring. We have had the odd opportunity, but, West Ham have just blown us out the water. Absolutely blown us out the water here. We are miles away from these guys, which worries me a bit going into the championship. When you've got a team like, that could be like this coming down, and we're having to play them in the championship week in, week out. Max Dean on the ball now. As a shot. Why not? Just have a shot, boy. Another highlight. So many highlights. It's going to be a long video of just us getting pumped by West Ham. Dowling on the ball. This is going to hurt our morale probably as well. Newfville, can he square it across for Max Dean like he did so effectively last game? No, it bobbles up and Ariola grabs it. Skamaka with a hat-trick. But Jared Bowen has been the real thorn in our side. Damsgaard now. Skamaka, is he going to get 4 or is he going to lay it on a plate for someone? Just getting that bloody penalty. This one will be given. No penalty again. Wow. We've not seen that happen at all. Benny Kuto's knackered. We're going to take him off for Sam Murray. And that's it. It doesn't make any difference really at this point. If they score another 2 goals, it really doesn't matter. Jones nicks it off Tyler Adams though. Finds Newfville. And he loses the ball to Kufal. Goes back to Kurt Zuma. Damsgaard now. Zuma all the way across to Diallo. And they're just knocking around for fun at the moment. Foul. Oh! Max Dean has nicked it off Kurt Zuma and tries an audacious chip over the keeper. That would have been a good goal. We've got an XG of 1. I feel like we've deserved a goal. And we've been shazen at the back. Really poor at the back. That was pretty woeful. Skamaka gets man of the match for his hat-trick, obviously, but Jared Bowen was the real menace for us. I don't like what I saw. I really don't. We were poor as. And there's confirmation we've been absolutely pumped by West Ham, but this is the one that I want to look at. There was 64,000 in that stadium. 1.2 million. That's all it is. That is all it is about with the FA Cup. That is ticketing somewhere. Prize money, TV revenue this month. Why is it only 40? Oh, there it is. Let's just check it. So gate receipts. Almost 1.5 million in gate receipts for that game. So that overall balance has sorted us now. And now I'm off to ask the board for some improvements on youth and training and stuff. We are going to come back. We're out of the FA Cup. We might, like I said, it is looking a pretty foregone conclusion that we have. We're going to wrap this league up. We are 19 points ahead of Fleetwood in second place. So, I think we're all pretty good there. What we might do is we might do a EFL quarterfinal. If we get past Brighton there, we may then do the semi-final in the same episode. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. I'll catch you next time. Bye.